guys are really friends with girls that they think that are unattractive. I'm like, okay, we all know there are some men out here or boys that are friends with girls that they think that they don't find attractive, obviously. But then when you go back to when you was in high school or whatever, and I'm like, all the popular people or the people that looked good or whatever, they was friends with all the cool, we finna put quotation on all these shit. They was quote unquote cool with all the cute, cool boys, whatever. Like, I never looked at it from that perspective, but that shit is fucking true as fuck. And then it's like the girls that are pretty, that do have male friends, they think the male friends are ugly. So maybe it's like a vice versa. Like, wait. Boys are friends with girls that they think that is pretty, and girls be friends with boys that they think that is chopped, is ugly. That is for fact.
These are a few things that men will generally do when they don't like you, but they will still continue to talk to you, even though they don't like you like that. And you might be asking yourself, well, why would he talk to me if he doesn't like me? Because you're able to stroke his ego and he enjoys the validation that he gets from talking to you. The very first one is he will breadcrumb you. He'll give you enough to have you coming back every time, but not enough to fully commit. Not enough to where he's establishing a regular, consistent pattern of communication. This includes last minute plans because he's not really thinking about you as a priority. He's thinking about you as an option. And options are there so that they can validate a man's ego. He'll give you enough to keep you hooked and keep you interested, but he won't give you anything that is significant or real. And that's because the more options a man has, the better he feels about himself. And you know this isn't even real effort on his end, but maybe you're holding on to the 20% thinking and hoping that it magically turns into the 100% that you've been waiting on. I'm telling you right now, it never does. Let that 20% go. Another thing that men will do when they want to keep you around but don't want to give you anything real is they will give you the fake future planning. Those are glimpses of what could happen, glimpses of who he could be, glimpses of what you guys could be together. Notice it's all about could and not actually acting out in reality. They'll sell you a false dream and a false hope because they know that if they do, you're going to stick around and you're going to be there on standby whenever they need attention or whenever they need their ego stroked, whenever they get lonely at night. So if you're experiencing any of these things, get out of there immediately because you're not somebody's priority, you're someone's option, and that man sees you as a placeholder and he's keeping you there until he finds someone better. And when he does, he'll boot you off to the side like if you never existed.
Oh, hey, how was your weekend? Oh, okay, I'll go fuck myself. You know I'm your boss, right? Hey, my weekend was really good.
He is showing you that he does not like you, but you fail to pay attention. It's the subtle shit, ladies, like something as simple as walking. Or if you're ever with a man and he's walking ahead of you, he's walking so damn fast. He looks like the Flash or Sonic the Hedgehog. And you're like, why the fuck is he walking so fast? It's because he doesn't care about you. He doesn't care if you get hit by a car. He doesn't care if another man hits on you. He doesn't care if another man robs your ass. He doesn't care. He's not gonna know either because he's in front of you. It's super simple. I know it sounds fucking crazy, but it's the truth. Here's another sign if he's a stonewaller. Like say you're with a guy, and this may have happened to you. You're with a man, you ask him a question, and he just doesn't fucking reply. Hey, did you like the food? What'd you think about the movie we watched? He don't fucking like. Actually, he hates you. He fucking hates you. I'm so sorry to tell you, but this is the fucking truth. You wanted the truth, right? That man fucking hates you. So what do you need to do? I would suggest if you meet a man like this, or if you're with a man like this right now, you need to walk away. You need to leave his ass and find someone better. But before you do that, you need to self-improve. You need to become the best version of yourself so that when you do find another man, you are the best possible option he can get. This is important if you're tired of getting played by men. Get in better shape. Make more money. Become a higher value woman. Even though you're high value right now, become a higher value woman. Become the best version of yourself. Change your mindset. Once you do that, you will get whatever the hell you want from any man that you fucking come across. And you will be happier because less games will be played on you. And this is exactly what I personally teach inside my community. If you would like to learn more, go to the link in my bio.
I cracked the code. These men are just as insecure as these women. You know when the women be like they want medium ugly men? Men say the exact same thing, they just change up the verbiage. Hear me out. When you hear a man say that he would rather be with a 3 or a 4 over a 10, that's his verbiage of saying the same exact thing, that he would take a medium ugly woman. All right, he not saying medium ugly woman, but he just putting his in the terms of numbers. But it's the same thing. Both of these two people have insecurities that won't allow them to be with people who are attractive because they don't think that they're worthy enough to be able to have these people or keep these people. They have to demonize attractive people and make it seem as if these people are worse than anybody else to justify why they can't get them or why they don't want them. Like I said before, most men have not dealt with enough extremely attractive women to sit up and collectively label them all as having bad personalities and being mean. But this is what they've told themselves. This is stuff that they've heard on podcasts. This is what they've heard from dudes who do actually get extremely attractive women. But they don't know this from personal experience. They've never dealt with these women on a personal level in a relationship to really truly say what these women do and don't do. One thing about me, I'm going to always choose an attractive man because even if I get played, I'd rather take 1 L instead of 2. You ain't going to be ugly and do me wrong. All right, I at least would rather get played by somebody attractive. At least you can say, well, he was fine. I mean, I get he was fine, right? Because I'm definitely not taking 2 L's. But y'all out here taking double L's. Y'all out here waking up to people that you don't physically like. You out here forcing yourself to have sex with people that you don't really want. That's disgusting. That's not a life I ever want to live. There ain't enough good personality in the world that's going to have me be with somebody that I'm not physically attracted to. And I'm not sorry for saying it, and I don't care. Question though, if the less attractive women are so much better than the more attractive women, then why do we see so many more less attractive women get on TikTok with the extreme takes? The one demanding their bills to be paid. Certain dates that they not willing to go on. It's very rare that I see somebody who ranks as high as a 9 or a 10 get on here with an outrageous take about things that she not willing to accept to do. All right, every time y'all get cheated on is by somebody mid. Every time y'all get dog walked by these girls, it ain't never no 9s and 10s that's really dog walking y'all. Y'all taking double L's. Y'all out here messing with ugly girls to be dogging y'all out. So again, if these beautiful girls are so bad, why is it that y'all getting done bad by the ones that don't even look as good?
3 things guys do when they don't find you attractive. I'm not trying to hurt y'all's feelings with this. I'm trying to inform you so you're not chasing a guy and putting your energy into a guy that, you know what I'm saying, doesn't deserve you. This is part 2. 1. A lot of girls overlook this because they think this is just like a nervous reactant of guys. And remember who taught y'all this? DiMaggio Voss. But when a dude is not very holding strong eye contact with you, that probably means he doesn't like you. I'm going to explain why. It's because we know every motivational speaker nowadays, they'd be like, hold strong eye contact with girls. Everybody has seen them. So if we know that, or he knows that, and he's just having a hard time holding strong eye contact, that just means he's not trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, he may want you, but he's just not trying, or he just does not want you. 2, this is proven in a psychological fact. Pay attention to the color he wears. When a dude gets around you, he's going to wear bright colors or flashy colors like sky blue, pink, versus like a dude who wears dark colors. If a dude who wears dark colors, most likely he doesn't like you back. It's like a psychological thing dudes do in their head when they're getting ready and they know they're about to see somebody they like. 3, create a private story with only him in it. If he does not get the hint and slide up on one of the, you know what I'm saying? If he doesn't slide up on one of your posts. Or another way to tell if he does like you back is just press right here, then Instagram stories. That'll tell you if he's rewatching your story on IG. And girls, I made a whole self-improvement guide on what you can do to self-improve as a woman. It's in my bio. It's just a link with a bunch of links.
Here's a little relationship tip for you, just for you, for today. If that man start being mean to you, it's 3 things that's probably going on, or that could be going on. More than likely, it's going on. First thing, he don't like you no more. Unfortunately, he don't. Second thing, he could be cheating. Sorry to say, but he could. Third thing, which I feel like this is, no, I don't know. This third thing, his money ain't right. If a man's money ain't right, he finna be the Grinch, okay? He's gonna be the meanest thing. He's gonna be so mean. All 3 can happen at the same time, but more than likely, in my experience, those 3, if the man start being mean to you, those are the 3 things that's happening.
I'm gonna give you 3 signs to let you know a motherfucker don't fuck with you for real. If you in a relationship with them and they doing any of these 3 things, they really don't fuck with you at all. And they just with you because they a type of motherfucker that just has to be with somebody at the moment. They can't be alone dealing with themselves. Number 1, they don't respect your feelings or your boundaries. And a big sign is if you try to talk to them and they flip it on you. They don't really confront the feelings that you brought to them and try to communicate and make you feel better. They just flip it on them and make it seem like it's okay, give you an excuse to make it okay. They don't fuck with you for real. Number 2, which is a common one, they always trying to humble you. Instead of giving you words of affirmation, telling you strong, you beautiful, you smart. If they always trying to humble you instead of give you words of affirmation, they don't really fuck with you for real. And they probably insecure within themselves. Number 3, which is a big one, you let your guard down. You confide in them about something that probably gave you trauma or you were insecure about. And when they get mad, they use it against you to try to just break you all the way down. Do not fuck with a motherfucker like that. They don't love you. They don't fuck with you, and it ain't going to go nowhere with them. So if somebody you talking to or in a relationship doing any of these 3 things, let their ass go. It ain't worth it. It's going to just hurt you in the long run, and get the fuck away from them.
5 signs that he does not like you, because sometimes I'll be overhearing things with my friends or with other people, and I'll just be thinking, am I that delusional when it comes down to men too? I feel like when you become observant and deal with certain things over and over again, or see other people deal with certain things over and over again, you start to pick up on patterns. And so these are 5 things that become very apparent when a guy does not like you. Number 1, if he doesn't reach out to you first, he does not like you. Oh my gosh. This one is the most painfully obvious, yet women are the most confused by it. And I just be wondering like, huh? Do a little experiment for me, please. If there's a guy that you're into, don't text him for a day. I'll even give you 2 days. Don't reach out to him, don't text him, don't call him, don't DM him for a day or 2. If he does not reach out to you within that time frame, he doesn't like you. He doesn't like you? Like, what else needs to be said? Because one thing about a guy, if he's into you, he's going to contact you, okay? He's going to contact you. So if he's not contacting you, he does not like you like that. The second sign, if he's not trying to hang out with you one-on-one or plan any hangouts without it being in his dorm or your dorm at night, I fear he doesn't like you and he's using you at that point. Like, if the only time y'all are hanging out is after hours in each other's rooms, you're not going to eat, you're not hanging out anywhere, the only time you see him is in each other's room, that's your answer. And to tie on to that fact, if whenever y'all do hang out, it's in a group or with other people and he never is trying to hang out with you one-on-one, he just sees you as a friend, okay? He doesn't see you as anything more than a friend, anything more than a member of a friend group. Like, if you try to ask him to hang out and he's like, yeah, let's bring her, or yeah, let's hang out as a group with them, baby, that's your answer. Just tread lightly. But the next sign he don't like you is if he's comfortable talking to you about other women. I don't care if it's about his ex, I don't care if it's about a girl he thinks is pretty, a celebrity crush, I don't even care. If he can sit in your face and talk to you about another woman, like, come on. Because let me ask you this. Would you sit in the face of a guy that you're interested in and tell him about your ex or another guy you think is cute? No. So why do you think he would do that to you if he was into you like that? Exactly. And if he's asking you for advice about other girls, like, I don't even know what to say at that point. Like, at some point, we just start getting delusional and stupid. I've heard some girls try to excuse this by, oh, he's just trying to make me jealous. No. Like, no, he don't like you, and that's okay. The next one, if he's not spending any money on you whatsoever, he doesn't like you. And let me clarify, I'm not saying that a guy has to be spending a bag to really be into you, especially in college. Like, it's not like we have a lot of money. Like, college students are not like the richest people, obviously. But if he's not even trying to buy you a $5 cookie from Crumble or Insomnia, if he's not even trying to buy you some fries, and you think he's into you and he's not trying to even offer to pay for your food ever, and you think he likes you. Right. Because one thing I've noticed, especially from dealing with guys, even if they don't got it like that, if he's really into you, he's gonna at least offer to pay. Even if you can pay for it yourself, he's gonna at least offer. So unless he's just the brokest person in the world, which nothing's wrong with that. We all, have money issues sometimes. But unless he's the brokest nigga on campus, he can afford to pay for a $5 cookie, I fear. So if he's not trying to pay for any of your food, buy you any food ever, then there's a good chance he doesn't see you like that. The final sign on the list, if he has a nonchalant attitude towards you. Trust me, if a guy likes you, he's going to show it. I'm not going to say he's going to be the most expressive person on the planet. I'm not saying that. But if his excuse for why he doesn't show emotion or care about really any of the things you're saying is because he's nonchalant, that's not an excuse. He just doesn't like you like that. Even if it's the most nonchalant man on the planet, if he likes you, he's going to at least show somewhat that he cares about the things that you like. About the things that you like, about the things that you say. He's going to at least somewhat show. Like, you're going to know that he actually gives a damn about what you're saying to him. So if his reactions to everything are just like nonchalant and he don't really like show that he really cares, 9 times out of 10, he probably doesn't actually care. And so these are 5 things that become very apparent when a guy does not like you. And I hope you guys take this advice. Don't let it go over your head. And if he's doing any of these things, know he doesn't like you. Get over it before you get your heart broken.
I'm going to save a lot of you ladies some time, energy, and effort with this video. So please, if you have any friends or family members who are experiencing this right now with a man, share this video with them because it's definitely going to help them out. But the easiest way to tell a man is not that interested in you, even though it seems like it, is what he will do is he will sell you a dream and never act on it. Listen to what I just said. He will sell you a dream in your ear and never actually act on it. Because do you not think that a man who truly wants a woman, he will do everything in his power to get her, and he will actually act on it? And if he's just telling you these sweet nothings in your ear, and, some things might come true, but the rest is not, especially commitment and committing to you, he don't want you. He just wants you along for the ride. He wants to put you on a leash, and he wants to see how far he can get with you before you catch on.
Things guys do when they don't like you, but they act too friendly. And you might not like what I'm about to say, but I get it. You like them. You want to believe that they like you. But listen, some guys are very naturally outgoing. They have good charisma. They're big flirts. And they like it when you like them. They like the attention. The issue here is if you like them a lot, you're going to ignore the red flags. Now, these guys that are big flirts, you're thinking, well, they gotta like somebody. They have to be interested in someone, right? And when they flirt with me, I feel very special. What can you tell? Well, is there a difference in the way they treat you from everyone else? You have good chemistry together. He teases you, he compliments you, you have fun. But it doesn't matter how nice a guy is. That does not mean he's actually interested in you. Is he only flirting with you, or does he still flirt with others too? Is he going out of his way to be with you, to make time for you, doing things for you that he does not do for anybody else? And how long has he been doing this? Because after a few weeks, he should be making his intentions clearer. And if he's not making it known after some time, then he's not actually interested in you. He's enjoying the attention he gets.
You can tell a man is interested in you if he is giving you attention. Point blank, if he is not attracted to you, he would not give you attention. Like, yes, okay, he can give you attention even if he's not attracted to you, but I'm telling you, if he's giving you more than just what is polite, guys are simple. They don't pay attention to anything that they're not interested in.
3 things guys do when they don't find you attractive. Number 1, I feel like a lot of you girls are thinking, oh, this is just because he's shy, this is why he's not doing this, but I'm gonna tell you all the truth. If a guy cannot keep eye contact with you, no, I swear, this is just because he's shy, he would look at me, but he's shy. No, this does not apply to guys. In fact, guys cannot help but stare at things that we like, especially when it's a girl. And I would even say that the more shy a guy is, the more often you will catch him looking at you. But when a guy doesn't like you, he won't even look at you at all because to him, he doesn't even care whether or not you exist. Number 2, he will wear bright colors around you. I feel like a lot of you girls don't really know this because it's not really talked about, but when a guy really likes you, he will wear bright colors around you. If every time you see him, like let's say you guys have a class together, he's always wearing black, white, gray, this just means he doesn't really care. The only exception to this is if the guy is full on emo and only wears black no matter what. Number 3, what you gotta do is add him to a private story, just you and him, and post something. And if he's not swiping up right after you know what, wait. Or if you really wanna know, what you gotta do is hit the arrow in the bottom right corner and then hit Instagram direct. And if that man is not on that list, he does not like you. But if he is on that list, he wants you and you don't even have to worry about this video.
So y'all go to school out here?
Yeah, I go to state.
Okay. What about you?
Where do you go?
Look, shut up. I'm
Like, nah, for real, I'm gonna tell you something. My favorite color actually is probably, it's either black, I like blue, and I like red. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I like all those, I like all those type of colors. And also, bro, my favorite place to eat, you know what I'm saying? I like to eat, well, you talking about fast food, I like Chick-fil-A. I don't even think you should count that as fast food.
I love Chick-fil-A too.
Yeah, you like Chick-fil-A too. That's what's up. Oh, I like Chipotle too. Chipotle be busting. Chipotle be busting.
Okay,
also, I like going to the gym. I like cars too. You know, I like fashion.
I love cars too, yeah.
You like cars too?
Yeah, I love
That's
cars.
what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I'm actually interested in getting to know you. If you want to just tell me more about yourself, that would actually be perfect. And we listen. We could talk about it in my car. We could talk about it at the crib. Anywhere you want to go. Where you want to go?
So you trying to get to know me?
Yeah, I mean, if that's possible, that's possible.
So what's your favorite color?
My favorite color? I mean,
Yeah.
my favorite color is Chipotle. I mean, my favorite color is black. I like black. I like blue.
So like, what's your favorite fast food?
Nah, my favorite, huh?
Favorite fast food?
Fast food?
Yeah.
Chipotle, probably. Chipotle, Chick-fil-A.
You're not gonna talk like.
No, I'm saying like it is kind of cold out here. You know, it's
Do you
pretty.
even like me, even?
Do I like you? Of course I like you. Of course I like you. It's just,
So why
sir,
are you shy?
sir. You think? Come here. You think? I'm trying to talk to this girl. You think you help me out a little bit? What?
If a man doesn't like you, he's gonna do this. Maybe it's just obvious to me, you know, because I'm a guy, but let me bring you in on the secret of what guys do when they actually don't really like you. Now, I know this is gonna be a little hurtful of a video, because you might realize you're already with a guy that don't really like you that much, but please listen. First sign is he's gonna give you super hot and cold treatment. I'm gonna bring you in on the secret. When guys like you, they're gonna text you, they're gonna invite you on dates consistently, and they're gonna integrate you into their life. And a guy that doesn't really like you, he's gonna be super affectionate 1 week, super affectionate over text, and you're gonna notice a massive pullback. The second thing guys do when they don't really like you is they will pick at your insecurities. Sure, a guy can joke, sure, he can be funny, but if he's actually picking at your insecurities, does he really like you? Because guys that really like you, they want you to feel comfortable. They're not constantly making you feel so triggered. Because if you feel like, oh, I don't know if he really likes me, baby, chances are he's either a professional player, which I go over way more in my book, or he doesn't actually like you. And your intuition is entirely right. Now you have to ask yourself, hey, am I just an anxious person in general? And if I thought that was way about every single partner, then maybe, you know, do an opposite day and be like, you know what, I'm going to give it a shot. But most of the times, your intuition's right.
To all my conventionally unattractive girlies out there, what is the most disheartening?
So I was hanging out with this group of guys and I quickly realized that they didn't find me attractive, which is totally fine, and I didn't find them attractive, so it was fine. But I knew this because they were like, hey, do you want to go play volleyball? And I was like, sure, I love volleyball, but it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. And so then we drove, 2-3 hours to get to the volleyball court. And when we got there, they were like, start digging. And I was like, okay, normal. So I started digging and they were like, nope, keep digging. And I just kept digging, and then they were helping, which was really nice of them. And then they were like, we're not going to stop until we get to the other side of the earth, because that's like how you start a volleyball game. And I was like, I know, but like I don't really have time for this, I have class in the morning. And they were like, oh no, this is part of class, you're going to be graded on this. And I was like, oh shit, I totally forgot that this was part of the assignment that was due like 3 weeks ago, and I had completely forgotten. I was like, why do I always let this shit slip my fucking mind? And it was
But how's this for subtle? You take a guy and you show him the picture of someone of the opposite sex, if he is heterosexual, and you show him the picture of this individual, and if it is someone who he assesses as being attractive, you don't necessarily get this dopaminergic pathway to activate. It depends. What this study showed was if the person is making what would pass for eye contact, if they are looking straight out, the dopamine system activates. And if they're looking elsewhere, it doesn't activate. How's that for classic male sort of responsiveness? If it looks as if this attractive person is looking at you, it activates. Even more distressingly from this study, when you show men, on the average blah blah, pictures of women who they would rate as being unattractive, it's when they're looking away that the dopamine system activates. Oh my God, what is going on here?
I'm convinced if a man really sees you as like a homie and he's not attracted to you, they give you the weirdest compliments. The other day, some guy was like, "You're giving like grandma energy online." And he was like, "No, it's cool, it's cool." I don't know. Maybe men can comment on this and let me know. But like also the other day, someone was like, "You're giving authoritarian energy. You really get stuff done. I feel like you could really rule something." With everything going on, that's what you're gonna tell me?
And the older and more mature I become, the more it disgusts me when people have to put down women that they don't find attractive. You know what I mean? When guys have to put down women that they don't find attractive, like, bro, it's like, it's cool. If you don't find them attractive, okay, don't say anything. But if it's just like, you're sitting there and you're like, bro, why she built like that? Why she look like that, bro? Her face is ugly, her weight or something, bro. Like, and most of the time it's racistly based. And that like disgusts me. You know what I mean? Like, it genuinely pisses me off because it's like, as you get older, you start to dislike people that act like that because it's like, bro, are you that like bad of a person? Like, do you realize that one day you might have a daughter that like is put through that? Like, you might have a daughter and like she's gonna be crying because guys make fun of her for the way she looks, and that's your daughter and you love her. So how would you like that? You know what I mean? You have to think of it that way, bro. People that aren't mature don't understand that. It's rude and out of character.
Things guys do when they don't like you, part 2, because my first one went way too well and way too men agreed with me and they asked me how I knew, and I know more, so you're welcome. But if you haven't seen the first one, I highly recommend you go watch that first and foremost, because these are the next level and you need to start with the first level. Coming in strong with number 1, the code word. If they use this code word, they don't care about you that much. If they say that they're busy, they're not trying. They don't even want to try, baby girl. They're just not that into you and they just are busy so that they can avoid anything to do with you. Everyone's busy in their life. Absolutely everyone. Time isn't made for certain things. You make time for people that you want to hang out with. So if they're not making time and they're using that word busy all the time, they're just using it as basically a thing to say because they don't want to hang out with you. Number 2, if he's not touchy, like if he doesn't go in for a hug with you and hold you tight for a little while, or like grab your leg if you're sitting with each other or anything like that, or like grab your hand or play with your hair or play with your sweater or something, play with your hands, then he's not that into you. Guys are so touchy. Guys love physical attention. Guys need that in their life. And if he's not getting it from you, he's getting it from somebody else. So if he doesn't want to be that touchy with you, he's just not that into you. Number 3, are you the person that they tell good news to? Or do you find out later from like their friends or people talking? Or are you the one that he literally goes up to or messages or calls or texts, whatever it is, and sends a message like, I got a raise, or oh my God, this happened. Oh my God, look what happened to me. Oh my God, look what I got. Whatever that good news is, whether it's with his job, with his hobby, with his friends, with his family, anything, if he doesn't share the good news with you, he doesn't like you. If you're hearing from other people, then he doesn't like you. If he is not sharing that good news with you, he doesn't want to open up with you. And guys only open up when they like you and when they want to invest in you. Number 4, now this is a bit of a sad one. If you see that he's getting frustrated by you a little too often, chances are he's just annoyed by you and he's annoyed by your presence, and he's not ever gonna like you because you frustrate him. And guys get frustrated very easily. They can only be with a girl, yes, for sexual attraction if they're just looking for that, but B, if they want to be with a girl, they have to be with someone that they can get along with, because guys get frustrated very easily. And if you're frustrating him and that's just your personality and you're frustrating him, he's just not that into you. And that kind of backs onto number 5. If you catch him not listening to your stories or to your day or to things that you're even saying, it could be anything coming out of your mouth. And if you catch him not listening, it's because he truly just doesn't care. Because I can guarantee, if he cares about you, he will listen to what you're saying, even if it's the stupidest story ever, or he will literally listen to what color you were debating to get your nails done when he quite literally could care less, but he will listen if he cares about you. And if he's not listening to the things that you're saying, he doesn't care about you. And last but certainly not least, I know some people don't have social media, but 99.9999% of us do. Okay, so if your man that you're pursuing or want to know if he's interested in you, or if he likes you, or if he's whatever, if he's not looking at your stories, if he's not liking your pictures, if he's not commenting, if he's not DMing you to things, or like swiping up on your story and putting a fire emoji, he's just not that into you. He will be even looking at your story. He will be checking in on you if he gives a crap about you. And if he doesn't, he's just not that into you. He wants to know where you are, who you're with, what you're doing, if he cares. So I'm sorry if he doesn't, and we throw him to the curb. We take the trash out and we don't dig in the trash. We just leave it there and we go to the next one. Build your rosters, girls.
Today, my friend showed me this girl that he was talking to, and he asked me if I thought she was cute. I said she was pretty, but she's not my type personally. And he said, okay, I'm gonna stop talking to her. I was like, why would you stop talking to her? He was like, because I need everybody to find my girl attractive, otherwise I don't like her. Does anybody think like this? What kind of dumbass logic is this?
When a man says, oh, she's just a friend, I want you to remember the study that they did on men and women's brains, on how their brains respond when they're unattracted to somebody. In this study, they found that when a man is talking to a woman that he's not attracted to, the part of his brain that shows he's annoyed and irritated lights up. If he has a female friend that he gets along with super well, there's a huge chance he probably finds her at least somewhat attractive. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't let your boyfriend have friends that are female, but I am saying you should make sure you're asking all the right questions. Like, have you ever expressed interest in your girl best friend? Have you ever done anything with X, Y, and Z person? Because 9 times out of 10, the female friends that men have are females that have rejected them and they've now settled for friendship and they're hoping for maybe the possibility of more in the future. Do with that information what you will.
3 types of women that pretty much every single guy finds unattractive. Like, if you're even one of these types of women, let alone 2 or 3, this is the reason you are still single. Starting off with number 1, we got the girl who is too attractive. Like, you are literally too attractive for your own good, which I know sounds crazy, but let me explain. If you are too good looking, what's going to happen is guys are going to get intimidated and you are never going to get approached. And the girls are going to hate on you too, which is another big sign. But the easiest way to know for sure is that even though these guys are not approaching you, they're going to be stalking that IG. Literally just press the arrow and click IG direct. And if you see a bunch of dudes on that list, this means that they stalk you and you might be too attractive. The second one is girls that take too long to respond. Like, if you are playing hard to get, I promise you, this almost never works. I'm not saying you should be easy and just date everybody, but if you are taking more than an hour to respond to his messages, he is going to lose interest. And for number 3, we got girls that laugh at everybody's jokes. Like, don't get me wrong, guys love making their crush laugh. But if that same guy sees you laugh at another man's jokes, I can't even explain how much of a turnoff that is. Because he will think when he made you laugh, it meant nothing, and you were just charmed by anybody.
One of the single best ways to find out if a man is actually a good person is to see how he treats women that he finds unattractive. There is no one kinder in this world than a man that finds you beautiful and wants to sleep with you. I know this is going to ruffle some feathers, but men who don't find you attractive often don't see you as a person. How do I know this, you may ask? Because you may be saying, oh my God, you're so beautiful and so funny and so amazing. I love your TikToks. And I'm going, thank you. But actually, in reality, I used to be 23 kilos heavier and I've had loads of plastic surgery and cosmetic shit done. I talk a lot about that. And men used to be really, really mean to me. I've had doors slammed in my face. I've been completely ignored. I've been laughed at. These are sometimes even boyfriends or situationships of my girlfriends that have just completely ignored me and wanted nothing to do with me because they didn't find me attractive. Fast forward to now, everyone's really nice to me. All the men are really nice to me. How strange, how weird. I've been on dates with guys before where they have been so kind, so nice to me, so loving. And then the waitress will come over. She may be a little older, she may be a little bit overweight, and they turn into a complete and utter asshole. There was one time where I actually went on holiday with this guy, and on the way back we went for dinner. And he started talking, he was a bit older than me, he started talking about women his own age and how they were disgusting, how they were old, how he wanted nothing to do with them, and how he loved me because I was young and blah, blah, blah. I never saw that man again. Never saw him again. Instantly, you know, when they start talking about a woman that they find unattractive, if they start belittling her, they do not respect women, they do not see that women as people, and they're someone you shouldn't fuck with. Now, my boyfriend, on the other hand, he is kind to everyone. He's obviously the kindest to me, because like, why wouldn't he be? Because I'm so funny and hot and amazing. But he's kind to a Victoria's Secret model, and he's equally as kind to a little old babushka making pure money. This is what you have to look out for. If a man is rude to women that he does not find attractive, you're going to get old, girly. Unfortunately, we're all going to age. You can use all the creams, you can do all the injections, everything you want in the world, but you're going to get old. And that man, if that man starts disrespecting you and being rude to you because you've aged or he doesn't find you as attractive anymore, that's going to happen to you. The woman that he's talking about, being like, oh, she's old, she's ugly, that's going to be you one day, honey. I'm really sorry to tell you. You can take care of yourself as much as you want, but that's going to be you. You need to find a man that actually respects you and loves you for you, as well as your beauty.
Hey, the teacher put us together for the project. I just want to know, like, when you want to get started, what you want to look up.
Bro.
You know I can hear you, right? You're not far away. Did you want okay. So
Hold on, hold that thought. Can I use the restroom? Appreciate that.
I'm scared of some men who don't find me attractive because every time I try to talk to them or I'm having a conversation with them, they treat it as entertainment. Yeah, they do. They make fun of me, they laugh at me, and they put me down. And I'm scared to be around them. I'm very, very scared to be around people who don't find me attractive. You know, there are some people who don't find you attractive. They are very respectful towards you. But there are some people, these are the kind of men I'm talking about. Them, when they don't find you attractive, anything, your existence is just like a joke to them, entertainment. So they don't like you being around them. And I'm scared, very, very scared to be around them because I know how they make me feel and I don't want to be around them. Yeah, I don't.
3 things guys would do when they don't find you attractive. Now, y'all ladies be thinking, these guys be nervous or they don't like you, you feel me? But I'm about to be real honest with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want some honesty, right? So pay attention, man. I be putting y'all on, man, so y'all need to be following me. Number 1, if he can't keep eye contact with you, if a guy can't keep eye contact with you, like he always looking around, looking down with just, you know what I'm saying? Y'all having a conversation, one-on-one conversation, he just be looking around, looking. You know, he don't look directly to you, you know what I'm saying? Sonny, when a guy find you attractive, he gonna be looking at you. Eye contact, you know what I'm saying? Might not be real deep, but he gonna look at you for sure. But if he don't keep eye contact with you, he don't like you. Number 2, if he does the gold bar method. If he does the gold bar method, man, yeah, he does not find you attractive at all, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, when I do the gold bar method to a girl, that means I don't like her. I ain't gonna lie. If you don't know what the gold bar method is, just comment gold bar method and I'm sure somebody in the comments will tell you, or just comment part 2 and I'll make a full video explaining it. If he does the gold bar method, man, he does not find you attractive, man. I'm sorry. Number 3. So this is what you gonna do, right? Add into a little private story, you feel me? And post yourself, you know what I'm saying? If you don't swipe up, you know what I'm saying, or heart the story, he does not like you, my love. I'm so sorry, man. I'm telling you, when a guy find you attractive, he's gonna swipe up, trust me.
So I spoke about jealous women and how bad jealous women could be in the workplace, but I never spoke about the men. Men in the workplace could be just as bad as women, maybe even worse. Especially if you're attractive, if you're pretty, and you're not interested in them. So they take a liking to you, but you keep it strictly professional. You don't entertain them back. You don't flirt with them. You're kind of just like, you're cordial, you're professional, and it could come off as cold. You're cold towards them. It's not cold, but you're doing your job. You're not here for that. They will try to make your job more difficult. They will try to nitpick and nag to try to make your job more difficult because you're not giving them the type of attention that they want. Because you've either declined, turned down their advances, or you're not giving them the attention that they want from you. And it's kind of no different than high school. Like, some of them will even take it as far as starting their own rumors. Or even when they see, let's say you're already a pretty woman in the job, put together, well kept, and women in the workplace already don't like you, and they see that, they'll add more flames to the fire. Like, they'll see and know that women in the workplace already don't like you, and they'll also engage in that drama as well. I don't know how to explain it. They'll also add to the gossiping. They'll gossip with those women about you. They will help create narratives about you too. With one job, this guy tried to say that me and him were talking. We were never talking. He tried to tell everybody we was talking. We was not talking in that way. And then in another job, I had a male supervisor, but because I didn't give him the type of attention I guess that he would be. First of all, I was there for work. Second of all, let's mention that I also had a man. But yeah, I guess he was was also light-skinned. I don't know if that has anything to do with anything. But light-skinned men, I don't know, they feel some type of, that's another video. But I guess he was used to a certain treatment from women, and I treated him like a regular person. I didn't give him that same treatment. Like, I didn't show interest in him. And I guess that bothered him or whatever. So I felt like at the job, he tried to make my job a little bit more difficult. He tried to consistently keep correcting me. Like, he was just on my back a lot. When out of all people, he wasn't even doing his job half of the time. And he would try to even make me do his work a lot of the time and make me do extra work. But I felt he did that because I felt like he was attracted to me. And I wasn't giving him that type of attention or time of day that he is used to getting from women. He was a pretty boy. But yeah, men will try to nitpick with everything you do. They have definitely tried to nitpick everything I do, correct everything I do, and just be on my back about everything I do and try to make my job a little bit more difficult. I noticed that.
Here's a few things that a guy will do when he doesn't like you, even though he finds you attractive. And I get this might be a confusing concept for some of you to grasp, but shocker, a guy can think you're pretty and enjoy looking at you without actually having feelings for you, because there is more than just looks when it comes to that kind of attraction. So, what is one of the biggest tell-alls on this? His intent, his planning. Is he making a plan to see you? If he's not making a plan to see you and he is flirting with you and you think just because he's texting you back continuously and being consistent with that he must really be into you, if he's not making a plan to see you, then he has no intention of actually dating you. He's just warming you up. Maybe he wants to smash. Maybe he wants to just keep a spot on the roster open. But if he's not setting a plan, he's not into you like that.